Hey everybody, Joy here. It's August 8, 2023. It's a Tuesday. How are all of you today? I made this real nutty clip yesterday. I don't even know if I want y'all to see it. I was in the kitchen just leaning there waiting for time to go by, and I thought, oh, why don't I set up the camera and do a snippet? So before I tell you what I'm doing today, let me show you it. Now let me point out that yes, I did have something in my hair, and I didn't notice it until hours later when I was editing the video. I thought, good grief, what's in my hair? So I went in the bathroom to see what it was. And it was a piece of yellow parsley. My parsley is not doing well. It's half yellow, half green. But anyway, I was pulling off all the yellow leaves, and somehow I managed to get one in my hair. I'm telling you, I'm beginning to wonder about my capabilities. I fell in here yesterday. I did. I fell. And I fell hard, and I fell backwards. I actually moved this long arm back about 2 or 3 feet so I could take a picture of this to put on Instagram on the Season in Blue. You know, everybody's doing this. And I spent hours trying to figure out how to get the picture on there. I never could. If any of you do Instagram, I'm following a Season in Blue quilt along. I'm following it. But when I go to my Instagram, it's not there. And I cannot figure out how to post a picture there. If you go to my Instagram, which is, you know, always the very exciting, unusual name, Joy Bernhardt, you'll see a picture of this. But I never could get it on the proper place it was supposed to go. So anyway, I pushed this back. And when I did, something under it was now not under it anymore. And it was the wand to my vacuum cleaner. You know, this part, I always pull mine apart and put that separately. So it was underneath the long arm table. Well, when I pushed it back, it came forward, and I was this way, pushing it back, and then I stepped back to look and see if I could get a picture, and I tripped over that vacuum cleaner wand. And I'm telling you, I went, bam, totally backwards, landed on my wrist, on my hand, hit my hip, hit my elbow. But thank the Lord, I'm fine. My back was a little sore. My wrist is a little sore if I push on it a certain way, but I mean, it's so nothing. I just, thank you, Lord, thank you, Lord, thank you, Lord. I didn't hurt myself. You know, we're finally getting Jerry well again. Finally, he can get his arm up above his head. And we go see the surgeon in 2 days that put the pacemaker in. And, you know, he's getting to the point where he feels good. He's off the blood pressure meds. He's doing so well. He's constantly working, doing some project. And then I fall. Oh, I'm like, no. I'm falling backwards, slow motion. And I'm like, no. This cannot be happening. So I hit the wood floor. Oh, heavens. Anyway, I'm alive and well, so I'm excited about that. Why are you holding that and not showing us what it is? Well, because I haven't gotten around to it yet. Now, I don't know why my brain is like this, but you know, I'm going to the Expo, and I'm going there a week from today, actually. We leave. And the first day of Expo is the 16th. And so for some unknown reason, I decided I wanted to have new tops to wear. I don't know what's wrong with me. I already completely finished one, and it's hanging in the closet downstairs. And it turned out great. I actually used some yardage that I had bought of Pioneer Woman fabric years ago, and it turned out just fine. I really like it. And so then I decided I needed another one, and I wanted something to wear with white pants, because I have these white pants and I never wear them. So I found this piece in my stash, and I decided it would look real good with white pants. So I started out, I was going to make it from a certain pattern that I'd made years ago that I really like. And y'all haven't seen it very much. I've only made it 2 times, I think. And I didn't have enough fabric for it. So I decided to get out my favorite. You know my favorite. This one in my closet, and I made the shorts to match. And this one in my closet, and I made the shorts to match, but they're still here needing to be put together. It's going to be winter by the time I get these shorts put together. So, I have made this top 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So easy. I don't know if you can still get it. Maybe you can, but I highly recommend McCalls 4845. So, I got this one almost done yesterday. I have to hem the sleeves. Do I have to hem the sleeves? Yeah, I have to hem the sleeves. They're all pressed up and everything. I have to serge them and then hem them, and then I have to put the facing in the neck. The hem's already in the bottom of it, so I'll have that to wear. So if you see a person walking around the expo with this on, you'll know it's me. How about that? Okay, what else is going on? Absolutely nothing. Really. We're going to go see Jerry's surgeon, and I doubt he sees the surgeon. Evidently, there's 2 invisible stitches. You can't even see them, and it was covered with glue. That pacemaker thing, where is it? It's on his left. It's way up here. And evidently, there's a couple stitches in it, but boy, I sure can't see them. And my friend Eileen has told us that all of the people she knows, including her husband, that have a pacemaker, they have a monitor with it. So if you have someone in your family that has a pacemaker, tell me if they have a monitor with theirs, because they didn't give Jerry any monitor. So we don't know if he's supposed to have one or not. So we're going to do that. My Boo Bear didn't come for my birthday. That's the sad news. He called me the day before and he said, "Grandma, I'm so sorry, but I'm sick." He said, "I've got a cold." And he was all snotty and coughy and stuff. And of course, I don't want that. You know, I'm like that even without having a cold. So I'm like, okay, I understand. So now we're talking about his papa's birthday in September, which is a much, much better time of the year. Anyway, it's not 100 degrees. The fishing is good. So we'll see about Boo Bear coming for Jerry's birthday. All right, I'm going to stop this video here. Did I already show you the crazy soup one? I don't know if I showed it to you or not. I can't remember what I say half the time. If I didn't already show you the exciting making tomato soup, I'll put it right here. Well, hey everybody. I've been leaning here for 7 minutes waiting for my crock pot thing to get done here, and I thought I might as well just set up a camera and do a snippet. This was my Christmas present from Jerry, remember? Instant Pot. It is the Pioneer Woman version. And I am making for the 4th time the best tomato soup ever according to Pioneer Woman. Do you see what I wrote on it the first time I made it? So every time I make it different. So this time, I actually wrote down, look here, I wrote down, Joy's Way. Because I never can remember how I make something. I made some really good fish. It was cod. And I made some really good fish a couple months back. And I just fried it in a frying pan and put some kind of seasonings on it. And it was so good, we didn't even want the tartar sauce with it. So I thought, oh, I'll make that again. Well, do you think I can remember what the heck I put on it? Whatever it was I put on it the second time, it was not near as good as what I put on it the first time. So we're up to 8 minutes. When we get to 10 minutes, I'm going to throw a towel on top of this and release the rest of the pressure, which will blow up on the ceiling, and Jerry will come running out here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hold on. A lot of you may have seen the first time I used this contraption and I made applesauce in it. And I didn't understand about the steam thing back there. And the directions actually said to release it, to just push the thing and release it. I had applesauce on the ceiling, applesauce on the floor, applesauce all over the counter. So I learned, let the L, whatever the L means, lift off or laxative or what the heck does L mean? Does anybody know what L means? Laugh out loud. No, it only has one L. I don't know. So one more minute, and then I'm going to taste it. I still have to add, it says to put in whipping cream. I'm putting in half and half. It says to add basil and parsley. So I went out to my patio to get my own basil and my own parsley. And evidently every bug in the neighborhood is enjoying eating my basil. Oh, good gravy. What kind of bug would like basil? I wouldn't like basil if I was a bug, would you? And the parsley. The parsley's okay, but half of it was yellow and half of it was green. So I don't know if I'm giving it too much Miracle-Gro, not enough Miracle-Gro. Some of you ladies with the green thumbs, would you tell me how to grow my herbs? How to keep the bugs off of the basil, and how to keep the parsley dark, bright green instead of half yellow. Look, I'm up to 10 minutes. Okay, y'all hold your breath. Watch out. Watch Jerry come flying. Oh look, it's not very much. It's a little bit. So get that off of there, doing. We're getting all new countertops, so I can't ruin them too bad. Boy, that really comes out, doesn't it? Not as bad as applesauce day. That was a bad day. I'm not dressed very nice today, so don't pay attention to what I have on, okay? I wasn't going to do a video, see? We had the plumber coming this morning, and so I was dressed for plumbing. We had a leak. Something got clogged up in a drain pipe or something. I don't know, but anyway. Okay. There's steam all over the top of that. So we'll let that finish steaming, and then I'll show you what to do next, okay? If any of you make homemade tomato soup, cream of tomato, that is. That's why we're adding the half and half. Cream of. I better cover up that steam. It's still coming out kind of fast. I've changed it so much, I'm adding cornstarch to thicken it a little bit. And I'm adding baking soda so it's not so toxically acidic. I'm a very acidic person. My sister told me if I had had 4 kids, if I had 4 kids, they would have all been girls, because I'm acidic. And she had 4 boys, because she's not acidic. Okay, so when that little doohickey back there falls down, that means it's safe to open it and it will not take off like a spaceship. It didn't fall down yet though. So what are you guys doing today? This is Monday. It's August the 7th. Okay, that little thing went down, so let's turn it and open it. Yes. Okay, now you have to be careful. These countertops break so easy if they get hot, so you have to be careful. It's saying lid, lid, lid. What? Does it think I don't know what the lid is? Okay, it doesn't. It's boiling. I tried to stir it and it boiled. Cancel. Cancel must be off. I tried to stir it and it is boiling. So I'm going to pour this milk in here first. Let's try the milk. Hello. Oh boy, more boiling. See, hopefully the milk will cool it off so we can eat it. Oh, it's going to come clear out the top of the pan. Stop already. Stop, stop. It looks like foamy bubble bath. Is what it looks like because of that baking soda. Yeah, tomatoes and baking soda. Kind of like an atomic bomb, a little atomic bomb in your pan. It's really, really full. Full to the top. Alright, we got that in there. Half and half cornstarch and teaspoon baking soda. Look at those bubbles. Woo-hoo-hoo. Now let's put these herbs. I'm going to use an immersion blender and blend this. It doesn't say to do it, but I do it anyway because I don't like chunky tomato soup. Go in there. This is out of my garden, you guys. What there is of it. Okay. Okay. Immersion blender. Do you have one of these? You gotta have one of these. I don't know why. I've never even used it until I made tomato soup. So, let's plug this in right there. Everything's a mess. Let's unplug the pot. Low, low. All right, low, low. Because this gives hot stuff. Ooh, howdy. The milk makes it look not red. You know, it was real red. Now it's kind of pink or not pink. I wouldn't call it pink. I'd call it terracotta. The thing is, how is it going to taste? She says to put 3 tablespoons of sugar. I put 2 tablespoons of dark brown sugar in it. Okay, we're going to taste it. You want to taste it with me? So I'm going to use a gravy ladle because that way I can actually get some out of the pot. And you have to have crackers with it. Jerry came home today with crackers from Walmart. It's not that hot. Oh, it's good. You want to taste it, y'all? Oh my goodness. Look. Do you see? Can you see it? Can you see it? Okay, take a taste. What do you think? Too acidic? No. Too sweet? No. The only thing I didn't add was salt and pepper. I don't think it needs it. It's good. Oh, it's good. I gotta go get Jerry. Time to eat. I only have a second. Sideburns just came up and was hanging around. And so since it's 10 minutes after noon, I asked him if he'd like to go to lunch and go to Lowe's and buy a new fixture for the laundry room because my light fixture up above the sink in there it's 25 years old, which is the first problem. And the cover for it, it keeps falling down. And it falls down in the middle of the night. Or it falls down when you're in the kitchen cooking and it makes a loud bang and it's, what was that? You know, you think the roof fell in. He keeps trying to fix this cover. I said, we're going to Lowe's and we're going to buy a new fixture. That one is going in the trash and I'm going to beat it to death before I throw it in there. So I finished my blouse. He just came up here. So see, I love this because it's got the slits in the sleeve and the slits in the bottom. So this is version number 4 or 5. And I love the V-neck. And it's just so easy, comfortable, 100% quilt shop cotton. So I have a new blouse. And I have pants. These pants right here. I have them in purple and I have them in royal blue. And they are, no kidding, 20 years old. I bought them at Dillard's many years ago, 3 or 4 houses back. And they were on a sale rack. And they're called New York or something. And they were size 12. And they were marked down like 75%. And so I bought those 2 pair of pants. And even though I was much smaller then, actually I had to take some tucks in the back of them then because they put me in the butt. But my butt's been 42 forever. But they still fit me. They still fit me. I love them. I have had to take the tucks out of the back. So I decided I have a top to wear with the purple ones, and so then I made this top to wear with the blue ones. So that's my very highly non-scientific geological mind. I think this is very summery. What do you think? Good morning. It's my sister's birthday. August 12th. I have 2 sisters. All 3 of us were born in August. So I'm the 4th. My next sister 1 year younger is the 12th, and my next sister 3 years younger is on the 21st. So easy to remember everybody's birthday in August. Oh yes, and mine was so nice this year because of all of you. You are so sweet. So I have to finish this snippet today. I have to because we're getting ready to go on our trip to the Expo. And I haven't really gotten the coach ready. It's so hot, 106 degrees outside. And I just thought, well, I'll wait till Monday to do the food and get the kitchen ready. And yesterday I washed all the sheets, I washed all the towels, and I put all of those back in there clean, changed the bed, and I need to go over there and vacuum a little bit. Maybe, probably not, because we haven't really gone anywhere since I vacuumed it last time, so maybe that's not important. But tomorrow is Sunday, and so we'll do church in the morning, and then we'll do shine. And then Monday, I have to go and get the stitches out of this thing on my shoulder back here. I had this freckle. Remember I told you about my freckle? I mean, it was like a little black pinpoint back there. Right there. You know how I know it's right there? If you look real close, you can see the stitches coming out my blouse. I don't know what the lady was thinking, but whatever she made the stitches out of, it's like wire. It's like jewelry wire. And it's long. Each one she took like 5 stitches, and each one has 2 threads tied and coming out, and they're like a 1/2 inch long. So I've got like 10 threads sticking through, especially my knits. 10 threads sticking through my clothes. I'll be so glad to get those removed on Monday morning. And so then Monday afternoon, I got to get all my clothes that I have ironed over into the coach and make sure I've got everything I need to go to the Expo. I have to check my list. Check the list. What does that sound like, Christmas? I have to check my list for things I'm supposed to bring to each class. I think one class I'm supposed to take a t-shirt. Judy's class, you're just supposed to take a pad and a pen. There's no sewing in Judy's class. One of you said, you're going to make something. No, there's no sewing machines. What are we going to make it with? So you're not going to sew. She's just going to do a talk, and then she's going to measure everybody, and then I guess you just take your little pattern, your mini pattern home to do your pattern from. From what I can read and what I can see, there's no sewing involved. I mean, she didn't say bring fabric, bring scissors. She said bring paper and a pen. So we shall see. It'll be next Wednesday, all day long. So I'm really looking forward to that. And my friend Eileen is going to be there. I'm so excited. Eileen lives down there around Dallas somewhere with all the traffic and all the cars and all the buses and all the semis and all the... She said, I like a big town. Jerry said, I like a little town. Yeah, we don't have traffic here. And so it's really nice. Really nice. You're never like, oh, we can't get in 5 o'clock traffic. 5 o'clock traffic's the same as 3 o'clock traffic around here. But then again, we have no stores. Restaurants, oh. We had one we really liked. Remember the girl and I made her the earrings? Miranda, remember her? That store's closed. They shut it down. Closed. Makes no sense. So we only have 2 Mexican food restaurants. In 106 degree weather, who wants Mexican food? So, yeah, little town, little traffic, big town, lots of restaurants. So, that's why we can go in our RV to a big town, and then we can have lots of restaurants for a trip, you know. So, I want to show you my new invention. You may recall that my friend Philly, and it's Philly, her name is Phyllis. And so Philly is P-H-Y-L-L-Y. Some of you have said, how do you spell Philly? So it's got 2 Y's in it, Philly. My friend Philly and I joined the Little Quilt Club with laundry basket quilts. And this was the first quilt. But do you see my invention? I wanted to put it on something so I could hold it up and look at it and choose borders and binding for it. I did not like the border that Edita put with it. I'm sorry, I just don't like it. You want to see it? Hold on. Now you may love it. You may absolutely love it. But I don't. I don't like it at all. I don't think it even goes with it, with the fabric. So I ordered more fabric. Yeah. I ordered more fabric. What did we pay for this? $69? Was it $69 or $39? I don't know. Y'all can look it up. But very little fabric, so there's no extra fabric to change things. So I decided from the scraps that I want one little border, then the 2.5-inch border, then the binding. And I want this print for the wide 2.5-inch. Remember, it's a little quilt, not this. So I have to wait for that to get here. It'll be after I get back from Expo. But look at here. What do you think about this? I was so excited. Had it down on the floor, and I was down there trying to move everything around. I thought, I wish I could get this off the floor. So I have these, what are they called now? What are they called? Give me a minute. Core boards, poster boards, core boards. And I have a bunch of them. And they're 20 inches by 30 inches. And I cut them in half and in half. In half and in half. And I get this size. And then these are the bolts that I wrap my fabrics around, that are all out there in my bookcases, okay? So I got I didn't get rid of, I gave away 4 big boxes of fabric. In fact, I think it was 5 or 6 big boxes of fabric. So I have dozens and dozens of those little boards. And I have these big ones that I didn't cut up. So I thought, oh, remember that board I used as a table in my last video? Maybe I could put the little quilt on this. And then I could lift it up and put it somewhere. But better than that, oh my gosh, my lightning fast mind. Oh, I can put, look here what you can do. You can stick pins in it. No, pins don't go all the way through. They're just in a little bit. They don't go all the way through. So I pinned my quilt to it. Then I could put it up on a chair like you just saw it, and I could do samples. You know, I did one kind over here and one kind down here, and then I put the scraps up to see what I would like. And this is the one that I decided that I wanted. So I'm so excited because I belong to the little quilt club, and so I'll be able to use this every month for my little quilts. And I'm so excited. You know, this is our former attic. That's why the walls are so low and the doors are so low. But I have this huge ceiling up here, the angled ceiling, you know, that's the roof, and I can put these quilts up there. I'm so excited. Let me see if you can see what I'm talking about. See up there? See that great big long blank space that's up above my walls? I'm planning on hanging my little quilts up there. So I don't know how many I'll do, but you know, I could do 2 years. I could probably put 24 of them up there easily, maybe more. And then I've got the same thing out there. I've got the walls up above my mirror and up above, you know, the furniture and stuff. And I could actually put some more quilts out there. So it's going to look very, very granny-fied, that's for sure. And when I'm dead, my kids or whoever still in my life in those days can come and take them all down and put them in a garage sale or something. They can call them antiques if they want to. I probably should put little labels on the back of them and put the name of it. Like this is called Trip Around the World. I think that's right. And put the date that it was made. And then people can see, you know, how antique it really is. If in, you know, the future when the cars fly and the people fly and the earth is completely different and the world is completely different and they don't even make quilts anymore. They probably just click a button. Oh my goodness, you know what I saw yesterday? I'm not kidding. Jerry and I were watching, as always, YouTube. That's all we ever watch. And so when he's not around, I watch sewing videos. And when he's here, we have to watch fishing and RVs, and we watch new inventions. Big equipment inventions and new inventions. And I wish, if y'all know about this and you know how to find it, tell me how to find it. It was a mannequin, like a regular mannequin, like those blue ones that Hancock's used to sell. And it was a woman. And it had some kind of remote control that could raise it to your height, spread it to your width, fill it out to you, out to here, into here, move the boobs up and down, in and out, move the hips in and out, up and down. It was unbelievable. Jerry said, I suppose you're going to want one of those. You're darn right I'm going to want one of those. don't know. There's probably just one, somebody invented one, you know, I don't know if it was mass producing them or anything. But I thought that was a cool invention. So, I don't really have anything else to show you. I wanted to show you my baby quilt. Oh, and tell me this. Y'all are so smart. I even asked somebody at Laundry Basket Quilts, I asked 2 questions online. How on earth do I post a picture to your Instagram for a season in blue block of the month? How do I post a picture there? The lady says, when you leave a comment, and I told her, I said, I can't see any place to leave a comment, any place to leave a picture. I can't figure out how to do it. I'm following it, but when I go to my Instagram, it does not show I'm following it. I keep saying follow, but when I go to Instagram, I'm not following it. So, oh, Joy Bernhardt Instagram. So I said, how on earth do I leave a picture? There's hardly any pictures there. I don't think anybody knows how to do it. So she emails me back or answers my question and says, well, when you leave a comment, put a hashtag. And so I asked her again. I said, well, that's just wonderful, but how do I leave a comment? So I thought, you know, in the middle of the night when you wake up at 3 o'clock, I thought, I wonder if I go to my Instagram and I put the picture, some of you may have seen it, and I put the picture on my Instagram. I wonder if I can leave a comment on my own picture and put the hashtag A Season in Blue so long. I wonder if that works. So I did that. It didn't work. It still doesn't show I'm following it. And I went over, maybe it takes a couple days for it to work, I don't know. But I went over to her Instagram, A Season in Blue so long, and my picture was not there. So if any of you know what to do, I have an Instagram account. I only use it when Viv and I do sew-alongs, and we haven't done one in a long time. She's got a dog now that beautiful, beautiful huskies, think she's a princess. And she demands total, complete attention and gets everything she wants in spades. So we're probably not going to be doing a sew-along for quite a while, and until that puppy settles down, figures out where she lives now. So I have an Instagram account, but I hardly ever use it. So tell me how to get my picture. You know my picture. It's right over here. Let me turn you real quick. Right there, A Season in Blue. If you go to my Instagram, you'll see the picture there. How do I get that on Editor's Instagram called A Season in Blue Sew Along? With a hashtag. You have to have a hashtag for everything, evidently. I'm going to let you go. Oh, I wanted to tell you, wonder of wonders, look what I'm wearing. These are my Sure Fit Designs blue jeans. No stretch whatsoever. Sure Fit Designs, I made them years ago. Maybe 7 or 8 years ago. For some reason, I wanted to use my embroidery machine and put something on the back pockets. Back then, it may have been even longer, may have been 10 years ago. I had my new embroidery machine, my Elissimo, and I also had learned how to use the Swarovski crystals. Not for jewelry, but for, they're glue-on. And you can glue on, and I was using them to teach the kids, they were little then, and the girls, and I was teaching them how to make purses and glue on the crystals and stuff. So I decided that I should put this bright orange embroidery to match the top stitching thread on my jeans. You can see the top stitching is this orange thread on my jeans. And I decided to make an embroidery design that color on my rear end, on the 2 pockets. And why not add some crystals to it? So I never ever wear these. They haven't fit me for a while, but I've lost a few pounds and they fit me again. In fact, I even have 2 tucks in the back of them, in the waist. So I put them on this morning and I thought, oh my gosh, they fit so good, and I made them. I'd love to wear them because, you know, they just feel wonderful because they fit me. The crotch fits me and the hips fit me and everything. They're kind of wide leg, you know, wide. I think wide legs are coming back though. I'm hoping And if I wear these today, we usually go up to the casino. We don't gamble and we don't do anything there except go to the little, very little restaurant that's in there called Kitchen 70. They know me quite well there now. There's only like 3 or 4 people that work there. And Jerry, I tell Jerry, people always remember me. He's like, I wonder why. So the man that, I don't know if he owns it or he just manages it, but he gets me whatever I want. He's really nice. I told him I didn't like white bread and I couldn't eat it because I was losing weight and I needed to have wheat bread. And so he got wheat bread just for me. Can you believe it? So we go there quite often. But if I go there today and I'm wearing these, they think that I've stolen the blinking lights from the casino. That's what I put on my pockets for some unknown reason. So anyway, yeah. Boy, look at that granny. She wanted her rear end to show from the moon. Okay, I'm going to let you go. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. I may not be here much of next week. Maybe I'll do some little ones, you know, from my phone. Maybe I'll do that. Walking around Expo or in the RV. I don't know what I'll do. But until I do it, y'all have a nice time doing whatever you do. Bye for now.